And so this is the part where I'm stacking my papers and looking important. And here we go. Dark Carnival. Oh, and here we are. Oh, nope, it's a commercial again. National Guard. I don't know. I guess everyone sees a different commercial. Here we are. Another weekly live stream. This time, no mustache. Clean shaven. Valentine's Day. That's my excuse. Valentine's Day. No mustache. All right. Welcome, avatars, to another weekly live stream. Thank you so much for being here with us once again. We are still in the throes of Carnival. Yeah, see, it's almost as good as Dark Winter, but not quite as creepy. But it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be fun, lighthearted. Carnival. So, happy, yes, indeed, Foo Bunny. Happy No Mustache Day. That is what Valentine's is all about, I am told, by my significant other. All right. And as always, we will be giving out prizes. And Darkstar, how many ways are there to be eligible for prizes? Well, I'm glad you asked, Darkstar. There are 2 ways to be eligible for a prize. You can make a purchase and that will make you eligible. Any purchase makes you eligible, and any purchase this release, in fact, makes you eligible. And or you can go inside the game in game chat and you can type our not so secret phrase. You can see it above me. Let the good times roll. In Louisiana, where I grew up, it's laissez le bon temps rouler, but they wouldn't let me do that one because they thought it would be too hard for people to say. So we went with the loose English translation, which is let the good times roll. So if you type that in chat, you will be eligible for a prize because no purchase necessary, because that is the law. All right. And we're giving out all sorts of prizes today, but it's not just about those prizes, because there are also prizes for participating in our fishing contest. Oh my God, we're having yet another fishing contest. It's our 4th fishing contest. This time we've done all the water types so far except the freshest of all, freshwater fishing. So we're having a freshwater fishing contest in the beautiful town of Celestis with its Shogun flair. So starting at 4:15, we will be fishing. So get your fishing rods ready for some fishing. As always, the trophy fish with the greatest length wins. And we will be doing live announcing during the fishing contest. I actually made a spreadsheet for myself. I will have my laptop handy, so I will not be scribbling this time. I've decided to make life a little easier on myself this time. Oh my gosh, I have 10 minutes. 10 minutes to get through all the news. If you have not read our weekly update, all sorts of really fun stuff going on coming up in Release 63, or not just in Release 63, patching in the game right now. So in Release 63, we're having a store-wide repricing. So we've been having these 50% sales, everything in the store 50%. That's going to be the baseline for how everything is going to be priced going forward. Some items are going to be, a few select items are going to still be a slightly higher price than that, because we want them to be the kind of like high aspirational items, but most items are going to be at that new baseline. We're doing a crown conversion. Those things are going to be, we're going to convert the current crowns to be 100. For every 1 crown you have, you'll get 100 crowns. So this count, that higher count, gives us greater granularity in how we can price things. And then the current web store is basically going away, and we're doing massive improvements to the current crown store. And the current crown store is going to get performance improvements, lots of polish. It's going to look better. Speaking of that, why don't we just show, if you haven't checked out the what the new crown store looks like. We've been slowly putting those improvements in place. There's going to get even better. And in release 63, for the next couple of releases, there's going to be a buff for making a purchase in the Crown Store that will release details of what those buffs are exactly soon. But you'll get a slight buff for making a purchase in the Crown Store, so we can bribe you all for making purchases in the in-game, because we discovered, looking at our analytics, that people didn't even realize that this in-game Crown Store existed. They were still going to the old Crown merchants. So we want to provide a incentive there. We're also going to be doing some cool new other things with the new Crown Store, including a daily random sale. So that'll make things exciting for the Crown Store. So that's all the sort of exciting things going on with the Crown Store. We're also going to be, there's a patch going live later today, where we decided to wait till after the live stream today, because we're having a fishing contest, and some notable things that are going in that patch, which I think will be exciting for some people. So first of all, there has been a requirement reduction for player-owned town owners for city, keep, and castle lots in POTs. So we've reduced the amount of square footage that, when you place those lot markers, how much square footage those lots take up in your overall lot limits for how many lots you can have in your town. So that should allow the player-owned town owners to place some more of these bigger lots, because what we discovered talking to our player-owned town owners, that they were not placing as many of these bigger lots in their towns because they ate up so much space, and that so we reduced the requirements for those. We also are doubling the decoration limits for player-owned towns. So player-owned town owners are going to be able to place twice the number of decorations in their towns. And we've made some updates to how lot deed upgrades for crowns work. So if you hadn't noticed, we have the ability for you now to upgrade your lot deed with crowns, but we're making some changes and improvements to that. And based on some feedback we got, there were some we were reminded of some specific wording we had on some specific lot types. So there is now a limit per lot type on what size you can upgrade to. So place anywhere, keep, tax-free place anywhere, and tax-free place anywhere castle lot deeds can no longer be upgraded to, based on some promises we had made to some of our original Kickstarter pledge holders. So the keep and castle lot deeds, you can still upgrade to the player-owned town versions of the keep and castle, but the place anywhere, keep, and castle, those are reserved for our founders just because of some of the specific promises. Deed type, but there's an upside to this. We are allowing deed type upgrading. So you can upgrade your deed type for crowns. For example, that means you can upgrade a taxable player-owned town village lot deed to a taxable player-owned town water lot deed, which gives you the ability to make that claim a water lot with that. This was previously only available in the game services store. You can only upgrade types, not downgrade. So you can't go from a tax-free to a taxable deed. Now we're discussing you can you can upgrade from taxable to tax-free in certain cases, as long as they are player-owned town. The place anywhere ones you can't do just yet, because of some specific promises we made to our Kickstarter folks. But all those are going live in a patch later today. Oh my gosh, 4 minutes. If you haven't played Release 62, all sorts of cool stuff. I'm not going to go into it right now. R63 is going to be mind-blowing. We're going to have the first rev of player dungeon creature spawning. It's just going to be a proof of concept. There's going to be one type. Envy Angel, new decos. If you haven't seen the weekly update, you can check out some of the pics of those. We showed them in the last live stream. Also, pirates, yar! We're going to have some cool pirate stuff coming in. There's a bicorn hat. There is going to, that's the back of it. There's going to be a hook hand. Oh my gosh, who doesn't want a hook hand? So it's gloves that you can wear. It makes you look like a hook. You have a hook hand. There's going to be a tricorn hat with an eye patch. And it's got this cool skull and crossbones and some feathers. Some really cool, fun stuff. So really, really fun, cool stuff. Other things, more live stream items, and the new polearm type pronged weapons, which will be tridents and pitchforks are coming in for Release 63. So lots and lots of cool stuff. And upcoming events, don't forget Release 63, which I was just talking about. That's going live at the end of the month on February 28th, and which means it'll probably be going on QA probably in the next week or so. So stay tuned for that. And remember, if you play on QA, you get all sorts of cool exclusive rewards, like the Corpion chair, which is one of the coolest chairs in the game. So very, very, very fun, cool stuff. So I am going to get Travis in here so we can go to Celestis and get ready for the fishing contest. And remember, let's see. Merberglund says a peg leg would be great. Yes, I agree, and we are working on that. So it'll be just like the gloves are a hook hand. There's going to be boots that you put on that will be a peg leg. So we agree a peg leg would be great. So we're doing it. Awesome. All right. Travis is going to get us over to Celestis in a hurry. He only has 2 minutes, so we better book it. But I'm sure it won't be a problem. All right. As a reminder, trophy fish of the greatest length wins the contest. And you can't have started fishing already. The fishing contest starts in 1 minute. So if you've started fishing yet, it won't count.
Nope.
And this is a freshwater fishing contest in Celestis. So very, very exciting. And again, I've made it slightly easier on myself, hopefully, by making a spreadsheet that I can track.
Oh, nice. I've got this.
Yeah,
that
so I even pre-listed, so some things to note. Rare fish, which will generally be some of the largest fish you'll catch today, are king salmon and pike. So those will probably be the largest fish. But sometimes you can get an outlier in an uncommon fish that will also be large, like black trout, brook trout, Oscar sunfish, peacock bass, or spotted bass. Okay, so those are the fish you want to look for. All right, and I got a tip from our design master who built our whole fishing system, and he said that the best baits for freshwater are insects and earthworms. So if you're fishing, you want to use those. All right, fishing contest has started, and luckily we were already there, and we're live streaming from there. That's me doing a subtle dig to Basscourt Port. All right, we are there. All right.
I'm in the southeast portion of the island. If you want to hand me your fishes.
All right. So, List Rostov is the character that you want to hand it to. He's wearing a green floppy, big green floppy hat. He's got a mug in his hand. You want to pull that over to that screen so we can actually see the stream? That would be awesome. Thank you. Sweet. All right. So, once you catch a fish, you can turn it into him at any time. You don't have to wait till the end at 5 o'clock. But you can keep fishing, but only one fish per person. And remember, we have multiple water types that you can fish in, and there's a skill for every water type. So we have freshwater, saltwater, fetid water. Fetid water is like fish water in dungeons, underground. Oh, and we have prizes.
Are we doing prizes?
Oh yeah.
Oh crap! Oh, just kidding.
Aha! Oh my gosh, he teased us.
Sorry. Hi everyone, we've got some prizes today.
Woo!
We have an ornate porcelain Regalis Brittany. How do you say this, Star?
Bierkrug.
Bierkrug goes to Miss Sway.
All right, and the reason I chose a Bierkrug is because, of course, you drink while you fish, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I see. An ornate Shogun bow goes to Fargor Poinana.
And the reason I chose all the rest be Shogun themed is because we're in Celestis, which is in the Perennial Coast, which has an overall Shogun theme. Yeah.
Arteris Guard armor goes to Brialen. Shogun bat tub goes to Hemen. A Shogun castle wall set goes to Senfiel. And a Shogun village inn goes to Scarface.
All right. Thank you for the prizings. And remember, there are 2 ways to win a prize. There are 2 ways to win a prize. You can make a purchase, or you can go inside in-game chat and type, "Let the good times roll." Unfortunately, you can't use the original French phrase, "Laissez le bon temps rouler." I was voted down on that option.
Really?
Yeah.
Wasn't on.
Yeah, well, because everyone thought that would be too hard because that's the original.
Yeah.
That's the original page in French.
I didn't know that.
All right, remember, so going back to fishing, so there's multiple water types. Each water type has basically 3 types of fish. There's common, uncommon, and rare. And each of those, common fish all come in one, they don't come in any different sizes. But uncommon and rare fish come in what are called trophy sizes. And so those come in different lengths. So if you catch one of the uncommon or rare fish, you can mount it as a trophy and it'll have all this what we call trophy data, which includes where you caught it, when you caught it, who caught it, and the length. And so what we're looking for is one of these quote unquote trophy fish today. So if you catch an uncommon or a rare freshwater fish here in Celestis, and Celestis is on a big lake. You may think it's on an ocean, but it's actually a big lake.
I did wonder that too. Right?
Well, let's hope so.
It is.
Since you guys chose it.
No, we opened the editor and shit. Actually caught a cod my first cast and got really nervous, and then that's good.
Are you playing Let the Good Times Roll? It's very clever. It's very meta of you to play Cars, Let the Good Times Roll on your, or is that a recorder?
Yeah, it's my, I like it.
I like the meme of, would you like to learn how to play the recorder? And then the only option is no. It's like one of those, like,
have you seen the it's a recorder and then a songbook from Frozen, and then it comes with a package.
Oh yeah.
Do you know someone that you hate that has kids?
Yeah, yeah. I see someone in chat saying, "Hey, let us use fish as fertilizer." Yes, that's one of the plans for fertilizer for agriculture. That's one of the things you'll be able to use for fertilizer. All right, no one has turned in a fish yet. Another thing to know about the different water types. Each water type, in addition to have different fish types of different rarity, there's also a specific bait that's best for each water type. And once again, in the case of freshwater, it's insects and earthworms are the best. And the cool thing about that is you get those from doing agriculture. and gathering.
We might be maxed on the scene. There's a lot of people here.
Really? Do we need Sanyo to go in the other scene?
We might.
What's the scene limit?
120.
Yeah. Should we check that?
That's 25. See? 25. Getting close.
All right, here, let me.
We're at about 100. We're going till 4:30 or 5?
5.
Let's go ahead.
Oh, there's a question about what are the prizes. Here, let me bring up the post. So today's prizes for the fishing contest, the runners-up get ornate fish thrones. Third prize gets a small longboat water decoration. Second prize gets a Shogun lighthouse. And first prize gets a player-owned town village water lot property.
We have an entry, a 2.4 king salmon.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me note that. Okay, it's a king salmon, and what is it? How much?
2.4.
2.4. And who is that from?
Nubby Earwiggles.
Nubby Earwiggles.
E-E-R Wiggles.
Nubby Earwiggles.
Oh.
What a clever name, Nubby. All right, so our first entry of the contest is from Nubby Earwiggles with a king salmon 2.4. And remember, king salmon is one of the rare fish, so it's naturally going to be one of the larger fish. All right, we're at 103 of 128, so we have not maxed the scene yet. All right, remember, you don't have to turn in your fish immediately, but you absolutely can, and you can keep fishing. So Nubby, you can keep fishing and try and catch a bigger fish if you want.
Yeah, if you get a bigger one.
But 2.4 is the fish to beat if you want to be in first place, if you want to be in current first place. Notable Joe wants to know, what is the hat and the top that you are wearing?
A floppy hat.
Which is craftable.
A short medieval shirt.
Which is also craft. Oh, the short medieval shirt is a rare that you can only get from slaying the reapers. Those are the tree creatures.
The cowbell.
Yeah, and it's
what's his name?
It's one of our sort of April Fool's jokes that turned real, because it's modeled after the shirt that Will Ferrell's character wore in the Don't Fear the Reaper sketch on Saturday Night Live. I mean, it's totally a short medieval shirt. Please don't sue us, NBC Universal.
$2.8 minnow. No, you didn't.
All right. Again, the king salmon 2.4 is the fish to beat by Nubby Earwiggles.
The king salmon is salt and freshwater, right? Trying to make fish.
Well, in the real world, I don't think we have king salmon in both fresh and salt in our game.
Yeah.
Yeah. In Novia, they have evolved to only live in freshwater. So, and so, we've done multiple passes on fishing stuff, and we're going to continue each release to make minor improvements. Like one of the things I think hopefully we'll get in release 64 is one that players have asked for repeatedly, which is a buff from alcohol.
I thought we did that.
No, we haven't yet.
Oh, we talked about it.
We talked about it last contest. So that's hopefully going to come up in release 64.
I can hand out some. I can hand out some ale.
And more recipes.
Free ale.
More recipes are coming. Those more recipes for the fish to make sure that they've got a good coverage, and probably more rare fish as well. More lava fish. The lava fish we have the least variety in the lava fish, so probably a pass on making more lava fish. Those are some of the.
They want to know where the mustache went. I didn't notice until they just said that.
Well, no, I explained it at the top.
Oh,
you know,
did?
it was
Okay.
Valentine's Day, so and apparently Valentine's Day is Happy No Mustache Day,
At your
according
house.
to my significant other. So, you know, it's and you know, it was time. You know, I did the post. I did the Movember till now part. You know, so last time I kept it all the way till like the summer, but you know,
And then you removed it in one piece somehow, and it sat next to me for months.
yeah, with glue. I didn't do that this time. That was
So did you shave it and then reassemble it with glue?
No, you put glue in it instead of mustache product, and then it stiffens up, and then it can preserve it. Oh, Belladonna Rose wants us to tell her about the pirates. Oh, so we know that there's several players who are very much into pirates and role playing the pirates, and in fact, the whole Black Sails saga that they're role playing, and so. And we, of course, like the pirates, and we have several parts of the game that are themed, although we call them plunderers in our game. We have several pirate-themed areas like Tenebrous Harbor, Blood Bay. What was the island you did?
Penmar Island.
Penmar Island. So we've been going through a bunch of those assets and turning them into player-facing versions. So those. The first set of those are going to come in live in release 63. So you're going to have a hook hand. All the outfits that the plunderers are wearing, those will be player wearables. There's going to be the bicorn hat. There's going to be the tricorn hat with the eye patch. And and then the question is like pirate themed bundles. Maybe, you know, we're still debating whether bundles even make sense now that we're moving to an in-game store.
There might be like a sale when we have lots of individual items.
Yeah, it's a.
I like the individual items.
Yeah, we don't know. We're probably
TBD.
Yeah, probably we'll see. You know,
I've seen.
We're gonna make a bunch of pirate content, and maybe we'll roll it up into a bundle, but like we're not sure it's makes sense now with the in-game store as it is. And let's see, President of Earth, how about letting us dye the Grand Tour virtue hats? Yeah, so can you submit that as a bug, and we'll fix it? Why not?
Why not?
That should be super easy. Yeah.
I've seen the hook hand, and it's fabulous.
Oh, it is so.
When you do the emotes, like the neck.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
Neck. The other one. Toasting. You hold a mug with your hook hand.
Yeah. Have you tried smoking a pipe?
No. Do you hold it with that hand?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't try that. I just tried like toast, and throat cut was good because he does. He does it with the hook hand. It's the left hand.
Oh, that's really good.
I don't know about gaze. All right, that's the left hand. Yeah, great. Oh, sneeze.
All right, so no one. So far, Nubby Earwiggles is the only person who's caught a fish. We have another 30 minutes. Of course, we still have another 30 minutes. It's only been 15 minutes. Well, 16 minutes technically.
Follow the fireworks. Should we do the stop raining dance? The opposite of the rain dance?
You see any questions flow through there? Let me know. Trying to scan Twitch.
The fishing is usually better when it's raining.
Isn't that a song? Isn't that a song they?
I don't think so. Oh, Sanyo's here. Chicken. Is there an NPC that sells bait? There is. I don't think there is in this scene, though. There definitely is in Fishing Expedition, and there's one in Airy, I know.
All right, let's see. Don Bilbo asks, is there also any information about treasure hunting? Will you need special skills for it? We haven't actually done a kickoff design section for treasure hunting because that's going to be more towards the end of the year, and we generally don't do our design kickoffs till right before implementation because usually it's about if we find that if we do design sessions too early, they're so dependent on existing game systems that we'll just have to redo the design later. So I doubt it's going to have skills associated. We'll probably have it tied to existing skills, like maybe you'll get bonuses from it if you like from things like gathering or something like that. Oh, what do we have?
We have a large peacock bass.
Okay.
1.1. I imagine might get replaced, but we haven't had many entries.
Yeah. So 1.1.
From Monkey Smack, one word.
All right. Monkey Smack. All right. So that's currently in second place, a large peacock bass. Now that is one of the uncommon fish, so it counts as a trophy fish. So 1.1 is currently, if you don't catch a fish that is bigger than 1.1, don't bother turning something in.
Someone was asking if we can increase the decimal point to 2 decimal points so we have less ties. I don't think we've had too much problem with ties.
No, the only time we had it was with the lava contest, and that was just because we don't have enough variety of fish. So we probably won't have another lava contest until we introduce more lava fish.
See. Trout Man.
Oh yes, Trout Man. Oh wait, well he's a flying trout man.
Majestic,
He's a flying fish man.
He's a flying fish man.
Flying fish man. I wonder if he's been fighting the horse people like I've asked. Antrax, have you been killing horse people?
I've seen hordes of fish people, but I haven't seen the horse people really organized.
Yeah, well the horse people, you need to organize to fight the fish people.
Yeah, it's still
because everyone knows. I mean, it's common knowledge that there's been, race wars between the fish and the horse people for millennia.
We got a black trout, 1.2 from Griffler.
Oh, black trouts, 1.2. All right, that's currently second place. All right, Griffler pulls in a second place with a black trout.
Where do you catch black trout? Familiar with brook trout and browns and rainbows and cutthroat. Not a black trout.
In black water. Everyone knows that.
I had that song. Picules Relius. Very Roman name. Oh, we got another 1.2 black trout.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling we're getting a bunch of ties. And this is who?
Anticules
Oh God.
Aurelius.
Anticules. Oh, he's Roman.
It's very Roman.
Oh, I bet he lives in Xenos.
I need to fish more list.
Okay. All right, so we have currently a tie for second place with 1.2 black trouts.
I fish a lot. I've never known or heard of a black trout. I don't know where they. I like that we have pike in the game.
All right. Currently, so recount.
We got
We have a new.
a 1.7 small king salmon.
Oh. All right. Small king salmon. That's 1.7.
Wait, he didn't hand it to me. Yeah. You have to hand it to me so I can
Uh-oh.
check the time.
We have a trade failure on the small king salmon entry.
Cannot trade. He's already engaged in another trade. I don't know, Uther, if you're trying to trade with someone else, but you have to give it to me so I can check the.
All right, Naloth has noted that the fishing event is probably rigged because he read on the loading screen that not to trust the devs. You're right, Naloth. This is probably all rigged. We've done a lot of work to fake all of these trading screens. It took a long time. That's what we spent the last month doing. So
We're getting more.
thank you for calling us on it.
We're getting more calls for more decimal points because 50 people will have.
Small king salmon. Okay, wait.
That's the one that I was telling.
Oh, okay. Who is that?
That's Uther Pendragon, gun with a U.
Wait, that's the whole name?
Uther.
Oh,
Dragon.
I thought the whole part with the U was another part of his name. No. Okay, so that's all right. We have an upset for second place.
Well, we got a 2.3 king salmon. Is that the new lead?
Whoa, no, Nubby is still in the lead.
Yeah, that's new. That's from
All right.
Van. We can spell that.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me note this.
Sure.
That's just Van, like as in
Van.
a band down by the river?
Yep.
All right.
Oh, they're
All right.
pouring in now. All right,
Oh,
all right.
whoa.
Got a, wait, 1.1? I don't think that'll make it yet, will it?
Well, hold on a second. Yeah, we'll just note it.
Okay.
Who's that?
A spotted bass from, I'm not saying that on the live stream.
It's a 1.1 spotted bass?
Yeah. From, that's his name. It has passed CS for a long time. But I'm not saying that.
I'll say it's S Gots.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, let me sort this.
You know, when you're ready, they're rolling in now.
Okay.
We got a Iron Fist Warhammer as a black trout at 1.2.
Okay. And who was that one again? Iron Fist Warhammer?
Yes.
Okay, so currently, first place, Nubby Earwiggles, King Salmon 2.4. Van, King Salmon 2.3 in second place. Third place, Uther Pendragon, Small King Salmon.
We just got a fish link of 2 for king salmon from Sawtooth.
Oh, whoa, wait. Okay, so this changes everything.
Yep.
Okay, hold on. So that was Sawtooth,
Yes.
and that was a King Salmon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, and then runner up. Okay, so 1.1's out now. No more 1.1. You have to turn in a 1.2 or greater because right now, first place is Nubby Earwiggles at 2.4. Second place is Van at 2.3. This is the current standings, not winners.
Right.
Sawtooth is at 2 with the King. These are all King Salmons. And then runners up. First runner up is Uther Pendragon with a small King Salmon at 1.7, and then tied for second runner up with Black Trouts at 1.2 are Iron Fist Warhammer Griffler and Anticules Aurelius.
Got a small pike, 1.5.
Oh, bam! All of the 1.2s are out.
All out. Runner up.
Okay.
That was Griffler.
Griffler with what?
A small pike at 1.5.
Whoa, okay. So don't bother turning in anything below 1.5.
Caught a bunch of pike in Canada once. We're in a canoe, and we just had them on the stringer behind the boat.
Yeah.
And we didn't know that the turtles are huge. And so at the end of the day, We pulled up all our giant fish, and it was just the heads.
Oh my God. All right, so to recount where we are currently, first place, Nubby Earwiggles, King Salmon 2.4, Van, a King Salmon at 2.3, Sawtooth, King Salmon at 2, Uther Pain Dragon, a small King Salmon at 1.7, and Griffler, small pike at 1.5. So don't bother turning in anything smaller than 1.5 if you want to be in the running. If you want to win, you need something bigger than a 2.4. There we are, people.
Sawtooth has a new catch. I like his whole fishman getup too. It's very believable.
Oh, yeah, with the green.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Got a new king salmon, 2.2.
Oh, what? Oh, so he's up in his game.
Yeah, he's up in his
Okay,
entry.
2.2. All right. So now, if you want to get into third place, you need to beat 2.2.
This Henrik Mountgrove got a 2 pike of 2.
Oh, wow, Griffler, you've been kicked out. So wait, what's that now?
Pike
It's a pike at 2.
2.
And who was that one?
Henrik, Henrik base Mountgrove.
Mountgrove. Very English. Well, no, with a Henrik.
I don't know.
He's kind of,
Henrik's kind of Scandinavian.
Yeah.
With it.
All right. So now 1.7. You have to beat 1.7 to even be in the running.
Oh, I like that the fish people are running around casting rain on themselves so that they stay moist.
Well, yeah. Well, so they
dry
or
out,
even
yeah.
breathe. Right?
What was the rules with Splash? Did she have to get in the water every now and then?
Yeah, or she would dry out. She had to
Yeah,
stay in
yeah.
water. Yeah. All right. There are 17 minutes left in the contest. Our first freshwater fishing contest. It's so exciting. And our fourth fishing contest. This will complete. It's not trifecta. What would it be? A quadfecta?
Yes.
A quadrecta
Mm-hmm.
of fishing. It'll complete of all our fishing water types. So it's our first freshwater fishing contest, our fourth fishing contest, but this will complete all of the water types. So it's very exciting. And to recount the current standing, runner up and the smallest size, which means that if you do not have this size, don't bother entering right now. Uther Pendragon has a small king salmon at 1.7. Next runner up, Heinrich Mountgrove with a pike at 2. Third place, Sawtooth, the king salmon at 2.2. Van, second place, king salmon at 2.3. And in the lead for first place so far, Nubby Earwiggles, first entry and still in the lead with king salmon at 2.4. Well, actually, he caught a 2.3, didn't he? And then he came in with a 2.4. No, was that his first and only entry?
That was Sawtooth, yeah.
Oh no, Sawtooth. You said.
Nubby
Okay, Nubby Earwiggles, first entry and still. Miss Sway says it's a superfecta.
Oh, okay.
Or did you just make that up, Miss Sway? Mia Sway?
We'll believe it.
Or no, we're believing it. Superfecta. Oh no, it's a fish fecta. I'm going with fish fecta. Maybe it's a super fish fecta. Now, see, what would be awesome is if the horse people crashed this and started harassing everyone,
stomping around and
and pooping,
everybody
vomiting,
poops.
or like vomiting.
Oh,
like if the horse people came came in and like started vomiting.
Don't give them ideas. They'll do it.
Horse people, you're letting me down. Expected more of you. Or less, I guess, in this case.
Right. Are we going to have more horse emotes? What they do?
Like neighing and pawing?
Yeah, what do they?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think bronies have a term from that. Getting inappropriate now?
We may be straying.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Trifecta. Fishfecta. That sounds like you had some bad fish sticks and that's sickness.
You're infected.
You got a fishfecta?
Oh my gosh, we're only 250 away from that. I haven't even talked about stretch goals. So Release 62, all the Carnival stretch goals, we're only $250 away from the next stretch goal, which is going to be the brewing themed basement hatches. So that's going to be a set of basement hatches with the beer, wine, and spirits symbols on them. And we already got the jester mask, wand, and jester. So imagine like my face and head on a wand like this and a staff. The carnival colors cycling die and the masquerade mask. Oh, and its prizes.
Prizes. The ornate porcelain Regalis Brittany beer krug goes to
Krug, Beer Krug.
Beer Krug goes to Paradox with 2 X's at the end. Ornate Shogun bow goes to Farout Man. Arteris Guard armor goes to Dartan Obscuro. Shogun Bathtub goes to Novia Property. Shogun Castle Wall Set goes to Dejunai. And Shogun Village Inn goes to Sibad O'Brien.
All right. Congratulations, everyone.
People keep asking if you can buy bait here. I do not think there's a bait vendor here, but that's a good idea if we announce these to go sell it at a markup price, like.
Or to pick a scene
Contest
that actually has a
or that
bait seller in it.
or add one to
You know,
the scene we're doing.
that would have been smart of us to pick a scene that actually had a bait seller in it.
Would it be say the best ones were worms, some kind of worms,
Earthworms and insects.
worms and insects. Yeah, I think you need to catch those anyways.
Oh, Solana, which is right next door, apparently. So there's a boat.
There you go.
Yeah, if you take a boat, it'll take you right there and you come right back. And you have 12 minutes.
Wolfton is selling minnows for 10 gold each.
Oh, yeah. Contact Wolfton. Only 10 crowns. I mean gold.
Got a lot of people fishing. I'm in the southeast-ish, south by southeast corner of the island. If people are, because I don't see the 100 people that we have in here, but I'm in the town by the little stage and the market. Goes east by southeast.
Shoot out some fireworks.
Oh yeah, I was doing that. So
You can drag them to the shortcut part.
and it's just fun to shoot up.
Yeah. All right. Reminder of the current standings. Need a 1.7 or greater length to be considered in the standings.
Are earthworms in the game? Last I heard, the drop rate was set too low or something. You get 1 per 100,000. Oh, we got a small king salmon, 1.7. So that's a tie, right?
That's a yes. And who is that?
AU base dacious.
I get it. You get it?
I get it.
All right, so we have a tie for second runner-up between Uther Pendragon and Audacious with a small king salmon, 1.7. All right, 10 minutes left in the contest. And remember, the winner is getting a Clarion Town water lot deed.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And runners-up are going to get, reminder, they are going to get the new ornate fish throne that we made.
I actually like those. When I heard that, I pictured like a throne made out of sculpted fish, and I thought that sounded stupid. I've seen them, and like the backing looks like scales. They're really nice looking, actually. I really like them.
Well, one of our designers threatened to make it look like a pile of fish that you were sitting on.
Yeah.
Like
really
not sculpted fish, but
just
like
actual,
like a pile of fish.
Sit on it.
And I stopped that.
Thank you.
I did not stop the fish mask, but I did stop the pile of fish. So you're welcome. So People can be mad at me about the fish mass. That did save us from the fish
It
throne
was
being a
actually-
pile of fish.
Yeah. It looks nice.
So there's it's the small things. It's like it would have smelled, right? Like
Yeah.
it would have been stinky.
Fly particle effect.
And like you would have been squishy to sit on. I mean, I guess it would have been soft.
Slippery though.
Yeah, like you would slide off, wouldn't you?
I think so. Have to get a good
I mean-
indention.
Yeah. And scales are like not
Yeah,
like they're
not.
kind of scratchy.
Yeah, when you get up, you
Yeah.
probably have them all over your
Yeah.
pants too.
Yeah.
Running in the evening. What is this? What is
Oh,
this?
it's a very pretty shot.
The
Look at that.
vortex? I'm not very into our in-game astronomy. Apologize if I don't know the names of moons.
Planets.
Oh, are they? Fast. Looks like it's coming towards us. Well, we're all gonna die.
Sean Butts, when can we get a pile of gold coins thrown? That's not currently in the roadmap.
What about a
We
hot
are going to
tub?
get a pile of gold coins and a treasure chest full of gold coins, but not a gold coin throne.
Yeah.
But interesting suggestion.
What about like a hot tub full of coins? So you could
Scrooge McDucket,
just be you'd
like
be
you
sitting in it.
swim
Yeah.
in the gold coins. Yeah.
I don't know if it was a robot chicken or a family where they actually had someone what it would be really like to dive into a bunch of coins like that. There's no give.
No.
You just hit really hard.
Yeah, it would hurt really
Yeah.
bad.
Not gonna swim through it.
Yeah, no. Like not unless you're like some sort of like super dense. You'd have to be denser than the coins. You'd have to weigh more and be denser than the coins to swim through. You'd have to be like
I think there's friction,
you'd have to be made out of like neutron star material,
and then you could do it.
and then you could do it.
When
But
can we
then-
get corpses, bloody corpse parts, and bloody pentagrams and murdery stuff? Actually, I've been working on. Stanio is working on a new set of dungeon rooms that are kind of prison themed. I don't know if you wanted to announce that or not, but I just did. And in there we have some blood splatters, and we're trying to determine the best way to make those player decos, because right now we can't say don't project on the character. Like we can check the box, but it doesn't actually do anything yet. So we're trying to figure out how high on your feet will it let you like just project blood onto the character. But yeah, some skulls and some blood puddles, those are in the works.
All right, looks like we maxed the instance,
Okay.
so we may need to send Sanyo the other instance.
And remember, we got 5 minutes. At the end of 5 minutes, you can still turn in your fish if you caught them in the window. We're not gonna have a chance to come turn them in. What do you think of some sushi recipes for the mess for those lot?
Oh, sushi recipes.
Where am I to turn in? I'm here at the southeast kind of corner of the island. I'm shooting off fireworks. Blue Bunny, what's your character name? I can just summon you. I don't recognize. Oh, Bunny. Oh, what do we got? Ooh, a 2.3 King Salmon from Engel.
All right, that's a tie then for second.
Blue Bunny, what's your character name?
Wait, what was it? A 2.3?
Yeah, 2.3 king salmon
Okay.
from Engel.
All right, so the current standings. Nubby Earwiggles still King Salmon 2.4 in the lead. Van and Engel are tied for second place with 2.3 King Salmons. Sawtooth third place with a 2.2 King Salmon. First runner up Heinrich Mountgrove with a 2 Pike. And Uther Pendragon and Audacious are tied for the second runner up. Small King Salmon at 1.7. We have 3 minutes. 3 minutes. And we are sending Sanyo over to the other instance.
Very good. Where you are, Percy. Hopefully they can find me. Oh, there they are.
All right. Well, it has been an amazing live stream. And a reminder, Release 63 is going live at the end of this month. What do we got?
We got a 1.7 Pike. Does that still make it?
That ties for second runner up.
Oh, nice.
And who was that?
That was Circe, CIR, SEE, Phoenix Fire, and Fire with a Y. Exertech. He or she.
Right. All right. We have three-way tie for second runner up. And Release 63 is going to have all sorts of cool stuff, and it's going to have the Envy Angel, which is going to be our next seasonal boss.
Cool.
It's going to have pronged weapons, which are going to be, tridents and pitchforks. It's going to have the new first proof concept for player dungeon spawning. It's just going to have one type, but you'll be able to start playing around with that so we can see what creature spawning and player dungeon.
That's super exciting.
So very excited by that. And then a patch later today after the live stream is going, and there'll be an announcement about it. Increased deco limits for pots and the ability to upgrade or lot deeds with crowns of lot type. So you'll be able to take a taxed deed and make it tax free.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Pretty exciting stuff. All right, 1 minute. Remember, to make it in, you'll need a 1.7.
Pretty nice. Nice size fish. Biggest right now? 2.
Biggest is a 2.4.
4.
Right. Sanyo is in the other instance. If you are in the other instance and you are looking for him, just open up a trade with him, and then he will take your fish. He's near the town crier at the main docks.
Oh, we have a link to 2.
Uh-oh.
From Hildegard Nidwig. Sorry if I didn't say the last name right.
That's a king salmon.
A king salmon.
Oh, well, that knocks out all the 1.7s. That's our 2 runners up right there. All right, so Hildegard and Heinrich Mountgrove are our 2 runners up with 2.
We're at 501.
And we're at 5-1. That's it. Put your rods down.
I'm going to stay here so people can run if they still have fish.
Do you have a fish that was caught by 5 p.m. you can still turn it in, but no more fishing.
Length of 2 or longer?
Oh, Keith. Oh no, he's got a 1.8. Nope,
Okay, no.
that won't count. All right. If you have something 2 or greater, you can still turn it in. We're going to wait another 5 minutes. Very exciting. That was a last minute upset by Hildegard. If you're in the other instance, Sanyo's by the docks near the town crier. If you have something bigger than 2, and those of you who have your fish, we will mail it to you later. Don't worry about it.
I'll be a little quicker about it this time. Kind of held on to him for a while last time.
All right.
And we've allowed to put emotes in the non-combat bar. Doable. Someday.
It's in the backlog. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we're only $60 away from the brewing themed basement hatchets. Very exciting. All right. We're gonna give it another 3 minutes for people to turn in their fish before we call it. All right. Current standing.
Nobody whispered me. Yeah. Okay.
Is in the lead. I'm gonna wait and say it. I'm gonna wait 2
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah.
The 2.0 is the smallest fish we will accept.
And nobody's whispered me that they're trying to get to me with a fish of 2 or larger.
How many minutes until the update? It'll probably get published right after the live stream. Diego won. Any pics of the new tridents and pond weapons yet? Well, one of them is going to look like the trident that the demon has. So if you look on the Q1 update, there's a really nice close-up of that. So yes. And then, but we don't have pics of the other ones. Actually, I think the pitchfork is in the game as a prop somewhere. But you can't like wield it. But I think it's like
Is that the
a
same one?
decoration.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think that the pitchfork that's used as a decoration by world builders,
Mm-hmm.
that it's the same pitchfork that we're going to use. All right, 1 minute, and then we're going to call the winners. Great job, everyone, on our first ever freshwater fishing contest.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
And thank you for finishing the superfecta, or the fish fecta as we call it, of 4 fishing contests, so rounding out all 4 of our water types. We started with a saltwater fishing contest, then we did lava, our last one was a fetid, and we finished it off with the freshest of all, freshwater fishing.
Freshwater. I don't know what we could do next. Maybe if you're in the Isle of Storms, you could get some space fish. And
Space fish. Oh,
cast
dude,
it out into
space
the
whale.
stars.
Space whaling.
whales.
We
Yeah.
need to do space whaling. All right, that's it. 5:05. We are going to call the winners right now. Here we go. All right, starting with our runners up. Heinrich Mountgrove with a pike length of 2. And Hildegard with a king salmon length of 2.
Well caught.
Those are our runners up. And our runners up win ornate fish thrones. Congratulations, runners up. And then in third place, Sawtooth with a 2.2 length king salmon. And Sawtooth wins a small longboat water decoration. All right, and in second place, winning a Shogun Lighthouse Village water home, which is probably one of my favorite water homes.
The
Is it-
Shogun Waterhome?
Yeah, is the Shogun Lighthouse water home. It's a tie, so 2 people get Shogun
Nice.
Lighthouses. Is Van and Engel, both with 2.3 length king salmons. And then in first place, and it was the first fish
It was.
entry of the contest, like right when we started, Nubby Earwiggles with a 2.4 king salmon. Congratulations, all of the winners. Great inaugural freshwater fishing contest, our first Fish Fecta. Great job, everyone. Thank you for joining us in our live stream, and we will see you all next week.
Have a good weekend. Happy President's Day.